Oh yeah, no, that's exactly what I need to do. Yes, sir. Hmm. Yeah, 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 yeah. Boom. Hmm. Hell yeah. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. Boom. Oh yeah, no, no, big time, big time. Do it. There you go. There you go. Hell yeah. All right, brother. Well, I just went live, man, but no, I'll definitely get with you on that because that will be a huge. That's what I've been wanting to do for about 2 years now. So yeah, I'm take you up on that, bro. All right, bro. Later. That was Sharkotic, man. So congratulations, David Bassan won on his channel. So that's pretty sweet. I mean, that's awesome. Like it's working. He's starting up his channel, and by y'all being proactive as you are with us, and going to his channel and doing that, that was pretty motivating. I went to the channel and I saw. I didn't get to see everything because I was busy here building leaders and I was doing a lot of tie up. So it don't look like much, but it's going to equate to about 15 to 20 liters right there. So I was tying that for the snapper rigs, but I had to go to the back, and so that's why I had to end the video earlier. But I did post the numbers for tonight's lotto. It was already on the community page with everybody on there and stuff like that. So we got Edgar, Timothy, Luciano, William, Ray, for live. Let's see. Did I miss anybody? Hope not. Let me see. Let me scroll up a little bit. Nope, that's it. But again, yeah, that's awesome. So Edgar talked to Albert about making shark leaders with the floats. Yes. Yep. Yep. David, what's up, man? Hey, congratulations on your win with the Sharkotic page, man. That's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. I saw David, and then when it went through and he flipped the screen around and you could see David's name on there, I was like, that's awesome. So, again, yeah, make sure to get with him. I think he posted up his email and stuff like that. If you have any trouble, let me know, and I definitely can get y'all hooked up and stuff like that. But yeah, no, he'll send it right now. Um, oh, yeah. Well, there's the Powerball numbers. We can probably check them. Probably. If I want to tell you the truth. But yeah, let's see. That's pretty sweet. So, David on the Sharkotic page when I did the live earlier feed talking about it. Um, Raj does. He's sporadic. He's not. He doesn't really follow a pattern. A lot of the things he does when he feels blessed and he wants to bless other people, he just does it. He's got the ability and he puts it out there. And kind of like us, when we can set things up, we're like that. But So just giving y'all a heads up. If y'all haven't subscribed to his page, make sure you do and let him know that you heard it from here, because obviously as a sponsor for our channel, knowing that our subscribers are going over there because of the sponsorship and how they heard about it, it does help us gain more sponsors, because obviously the guys that he's working with and stuff like that are also paying attention to what's happening with our program and stuff like that too. So yeah, and like him and like me, we want to see everybody blow up. And if you're there when I'm low and I start blowing up, I'm gonna pull you up there with me too. You know what I mean? So it's definitely a good thing. But I said he was having a little party for his father. Uh, so that's why we couldn't really get him on here tonight. But that was him on the phone, and yeah, it was cool. It's definitely, he liked it. He liked being able to see that how many people from the Hard Life channel went over there and showed some love and stuff like that. So definitely keep that rocking, guys. And I don't know why I grabbed this leader. I'm still supposed to do those leaders, but working it. I'll do it. I got to do these. These are what I call the loop end snapper rigs, and what I mean by that is a lot of the guys when they're snapper fishing, they like to use bank weights because they're cheap, and you don't lose a lot of material when you go that route. So we put a loop on the bottom so you can just loop your weight on, and then you don't have to worry about it. So yeah, there you go, Robert. Yeah. I don't know about me, but Darnell and the wife and the kids are in town, so they're probably going to go out and go do some fishing, which would be some good reports depending on how the wind conditions are and stuff like that. We're definitely going to keep an eye on what's going on there, because there's a lot of wind and wind and current. So definitely having the little ones out there and stuff like that is definitely something that we got to pay attention to. He was also saying that went up to the beach and they saw how much the current was coming in and stuff like that too. So we'll definitely keep an eye on it for this weekend. So oh man. Oh, nope. Where those leaders at? We kind of organized it a little while ago, and where's my leaders at? Or not my leaders, my bag for the leaders. I have heavy duty bags that I use, and I think they moved up. Or did I? Oh, sure did, right there. All right. Let's see. Hate it when you let it go and it blows up, kind of deal. But, oh man. All right. How's that rat coming along, Edgar? There we go. That one was a little pain in the butt to get it in there, so I was able to get it. Now let me jump over to this leader setup over here. There's the end. And if I did this correctly, I should have no empty loops at the end. Everything should have its own loop for the leader. But I started out over here at the end, so let's do this. Find out here in just a second if this works out. Oh, yeah. what I'm doing here is I'm lining up all my loops, because what I'm doing is I've got the loops from the leader, but I also got loops for in between the leader. And then I got a longer section, and that one becomes the loops on my weight and snap swivel. So a little bit of a process, but this is the way I taught myself how to make a whole bunch of leaders at once. And a good buddy of mine showed me how to make a jig to do this. So I did it, and now I had to take it to the next step of how to be able to make all the cuts at the same time and stuff. So I'm going to show you all that. But I'm just making sure my leader is my count right at the end. Yep, sure is. There it is. That means my last piece of the leader is the next, that there is a leader. There ain't a loop by itself. So now these will vary just slightly, because when I'm tying the loops there, when I cinch them down, they move over just a little bit. So it ain't exactly perfect, but being off by half an inch is not bad on these leaders. So I'll kind of show you what I'm going to do. Ooh, I need some swivels. 100-pounders or y'all. And yes, we are going to be using black swivels. I don't ever use. Here's some 100-pounders right here. There you go, Edgar. Yeah, we had to talk on the phone, because sometimes texting it out really doesn't. If you aren't on the same page wavelength or whatever, sometimes it's a little hard. But as soon as I started talking about it, he's like, "Oh yeah, like, we all have brain farts. We do. So got homemade black walnut Easter egg my mom made. They are the bomb. Nice, cool deal. Um, um, well, that all depends how Friday night goes. I mean, if Friday is working, then we may head out there Friday, and you just meet us on the beach on Saturday. So I will let you know. All right. So here's the loop that we got set up, and what you'll do is, with your weight, you'll put it through the eyelet and loop the weight over, basically like we're going to do this hook. We're not going to leave the hook on here, but pretend this is your bank weight. You put it through here, put it looping over, and there you go. You've added your weight on. And we've done this so that way we could keep the leader as cheap as we can possibly, because you tend to lose a lot of snapper leaders. They get caught up in the rocks um, with big fish and stuff like that. So we're definitely going to do that. And hold on, I got to check something real quick. I need to know which hook I'm supposed to be putting on here. We have two different styles. Actually, let me call him real quick. Oh, never mind. I found him. I knew I had them here. Had them here. Well, the last ones I did them with clear mono. So with these, I'm going to do them with the orange mono. And I got the hooks right here. So now I can, as I make each leader, I'll just bag them and tag them like that. So that way I ain't got to worry about it. And kind of the same thing with the hook. Even though we're using mono, we're going to go on the hook side in this way. and put them on, and then I'll twist. And the reason I twist is so that way it engages there to ensure that it's around the deal. Oh. Hey, boss. Hey, I was looking for those snapper leaders, but I found them here in front of me. So, yeah, I know. I didn't see them until I walked around the whole counter looking for them. So, nope. All right, later. He's like, remember? I was like, yeah, I did, but I didn't. So, let's see. Oh yeah, no, most definitely, it does go like that for us, and I brain fart a lot. So, all right, so now I got that, and there we go. Now I can put that into a bag, and there's my double drop snapper loop ended leader right there. So, using the 3x4s, I know I have a stash of them up here somewhere. All right, thought I did. The 4x6s, 6x8s. All right, find a small stash of them. Uh, uh, yeah, so it is to the dunes already. I know you were talking about that it was coming near. Uh, yeah, so we're definitely gonna have to look at surfing conditions and stuff because obviously, we want the kids to be able to have fun while they're on the beach, but we got to have a place where we can know that once we set up camp, we don't have to move it after that point. So, yes, sir. It's definitely nice and simple. And I'm just double checking, make sure I crimped everything the way I'm supposed to. It is a long day, so yeah, double checking is uh, definitely working on it. So, oh yeah, no, for sure. Uh, with the winds as strong as they are, it's going to push that water up fast, real fast. So, now, uh, we definitely got tomorrow with the fire drawing going on tomorrow. So we got a few guys that have already prepaid to get in it today. Looks like it will be a $10 drawing tomorrow, and we'll get her done. I can't wait. Can't wait. I like the fire drawings, guys, just because there's so many people being active about it and stuff like that. And all right, so have y'all seen? I did post on the community page for everybody to vote on the way we're going to pick the winners for the 25K subscriber giveaway. I personally prefer doing the small prizes first. It's kind of like going to a tournament. You do all the third place, and you go second place, and you go first place. I am thinking that we should do it that way too for this, but it's always good to get some feedback from y'all and stuff like that, since y'all do help me build the channel. I definitely encourage hearing thoughts and processes and stuff like that too. So yeah, awesome. Alfredo, what's up, boss? How you doing? Okay, William, that just sounds so unfair right now. I'm reading your description of the the Easter egg deal. That sounds awesome. Yeah. There you go. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, I'm thinking it's gonna go that route. I really am. And just like to have some feedback from everybody in it for sure. So it's kind of also the buildup of it. Like, man, my name's still in there. My name's still in there. My name. You know what I mean? It's awesome. So good deal. I appreciate everybody that has voted on there. Um, we will definitely, like I said, we're working it. I need to go through the emails again. I didn't get to go through them today. I was going to try and work on them yesterday, but like I said, I was just under the weather big time. It was not fun yesterday. Okay. Just making sure I'm not putting two swivels on there because I've done that before. I'm sitting there talking and I put a swivel here and then I go to the other side and I put another swivel. I've done that before. Yep. 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 Well, actually, no, is it 24.3 or 24.4? I know we talked about it earlier during the other live feed, but it's lonely. Let's see. Yeah, 24.3. 24.3. Yes, we are there. So again, guys, if y'all haven't entered our 25,000 subscriber mark giveaway, you're going to be missing out. We've got, and here's what we're also going to be doing too. Um, the winners are donating, or the sponsors are donating prizes for this. Jacked Up Leatherworks is one of them that has already said that, all right, for those guys that don't use such a big old reel cover, you know, for anything that big, that they can use it as in-store credit to purchase whatever else they want to do. So for ours, yes, we have the Team Hard Life rod, which is the casting rod. Now, if you want something bigger, you just pay the difference, and we can get that set up for you. Say you want a big shark rod, well, pay the difference on it, and we'll definitely apply the credit. For our Team Hard Life rods are $4.99, so you can get that credit applied to your other fishing rod, or since we don't have it built, you can apply it to a fishing reel. So we're gonna work it. We're definitely gonna work it, guys. You know how we play. We like to keep as many doors open as possible for all our winners to enjoy their prizes. These are 9-knot, uh, the Eagle Claw laser sharps. They're the L200s, which is a very strong circle hook. They're uh, extra heavies, basically. Dang, it's hailing in San Antonio. What? No. So is that front coming in like today and tomorrow, or is that just a sporadic shower going on? Oh yeah, it's just a shower going there. Dang. Yeah, you can see red and yellows in San Antonio right now. And y'all be safe, man. All right. Well, dang. Team Hard Life member 4 Life is donating a underwater camera for our 25,000 subscriber mark giveaway. What? I'm telling you guys. That's why the becoming team members is a blessing for me because these guys they got big hearts. They will take their shirt off their back to help anybody out and stuff like that, and that is truly awesome. Um, so at the end of the day, guys, you know, my hat's off always to my members. They are just beyond compare. You know, they will try and help everybody else out. You know, to catch a fish. You know, we can go all day without catching a fish, but see somebody else or help somebody else catch a fish, and to us is a blessing. So, yeah, no doubt. Dang it! Oh, awesome. That'll work. Yes, sir. No doubt. No doubt. I just turned the movie Action Jackson on. Been a long time since I watched. Nice. I was actually tempted to put on a movie right now, but I was like, you know what? I need to chill with the channel real quick. Just kind of bring them up to speed of everything that's going on, and you know, uh, definitely pass the word. Yeah. Nope. Got a getting a few of the people responding to the post on it and stuff like that. So again, I'm getting notifications over here, and we've gotten. Let's see if I can go there real quick. Actually, check this out, guys. That is our exact amount. 24,365 subscribers is our current status right there, guys. So very nice. Very nice right there. So yeah, buddy. Yep. Got 33 of y'all watching. We should have 33 thumbs up, man. There we go. I'm definitely gonna have to order more sleeves. We ran out of the 1.0 double minis. Yeah, well, when I ordered the last time, what I ordered like 15,000 of them, or was it 20,000, something like that, and they're already all gone. I'm down to the double sleeve, double longs, which are an awesome hook or awesome sleeve, but uh, got to get them through. Uh, awesome, William. That'll be sweet. Is there another Marine too? I mean, I know how we are. We pretty much, you know, we're like that. We all of our friends are in the service somehow, some way. So, but if not, still cool. We're still welcoming them with open arms. You know how it is. So, all right, guys. True test, real quick. Sound off what number you are for your thumbs up. Come on, y'all got. Come on, sound them off. Y'all got 1 minute. I got something special going on. Time starts now. All right. All right. So I got 15, 12, 6, 17, 1. Well, it'll tell you on your channel when you're on there or your phone. It like me, I'm number 3, but I know that sometimes it'll show us one number here, but it'll have several of y'all with the same number. So let's see. Come on. And now we're up to 18. Come on. Some people are dropping out of, man, as soon as I asked for that, people dropped out of the channel. What? Why y'all get scared for? Oh, it's 27. All right, so 15. Number 18, 22, Shark.Eric in the house. What's up, bro? How you doing? And again, happy birthday to your dad. That's awesome. 69. And yeah, did David already get with you? He was on the channel here, so I reminded him about it. I know he knows, but yeah, there's they've been you got some serious gear for your channel for your mics and your studio setup for that. So I look forward to the amount of videos that are coming in. So that's awesome. That is awesome. Yeah. So in '92, you had already gotten out of the Marine Corps, or were you still in the Marine Corps when you were working there? All right. So I'm gonna look back real quick. We got one, two, three. Go back. Let's see. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's weird. I'm on my up here. It shows 19, but y'all got 22. So I'm gonna refresh my channel. Let me see if it'll update me. Show me how many thumbs up is on there for sure. So what I want to do is do a little giveaway. Mm-hmm. I got 90 because a bunch of characters. Damn it. All right. See, so I'm up to 19 now, 27 watching, and I got 20 thumbs up. So we're dropping a few of them. Well, they're going to miss out. So, yeah, I got 20 on mine too. Yes. Oh, yeah. Nope. Definitely got a lot of big things coming down the pipeline for sure. Shark.Eric is definitely going to be a great channel of a bunch of different kind of knowledge that he's going to be putting out there as well too, guys. It's not just going to be all fishing. You know, he does cigars, he does liquors, he does Pokemon cards. Like, oh, I hope I didn't drop the ball too much, bro. But yeah, no, he's got it all. He's got some crazy knowledge of all kinds of things. So it's awesome. All right, let's see. All right, so I'm gonna hit that number generator one time. There's 25 of y'all on here, so those guys that got out just missed out. So, oh, here we go. Nope, I hate to have to hit it twice. Number 6. Who's thumbs up? Number 6. Take a screenshot and send it to me through the email teamhardlife1 at gmail.com so we can verify who it is. Yeah, got something for you. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. You want to spill the beans of who you got coming in, or you want them to have to chime in to find out who you got coming in? Let's see. Oh, if John got this, so that's gonna be. Let's see. Uh, let's see. Let's see. Number 6. Yeah. Come on, who's got number 6? I was about to say, man, John, come on, bro. Like, you the man on winning for sure. Between you, David, shoot, Roger, Toby, y'all some lucky, lucky, lucky hands, man, for sure. But now you're seeing a lot of these new guys winning. And remember that what happened the last time? You know, new guys started winning. They started just tearing it up, win after win after win. So yeah. So yeah, we'll see. Who's got number 6? Come on. That was a quick number generator right there. Let's send me the screenshot, bro. I know you can do it real quick. There we go. What's up, Brandon? How you doing? There we go. Yeah, I just think I might do this sporadic throughout the winnings until we get to 25K. So this will definitely help us with our numbers for sure right there. So yeah. Yep, we were all the new guy at that one point, bro, for sure. But the beauty about most of us that have remember that is we don't forget it. We don't forget that we were that new guy at one given time, and to be where we're at now is just all the more reason why we can go back and help other people along the way as well. So yes, most definitely. But I'm definitely gonna have to go through the emails. I'm trying to get through it tomorrow or the next day. Well, actually, the following day is Nora's birthday, April 3rd. So, yep, she's ready. She's ready. She's ready to be old already. I'm like, girl, you need to enjoy your childhood. You start getting up like us, you're gonna be wishing you were still there. You know. Hmm. Okay. There we go. Well, number 6. So we got Timothy. I guess that. There you go. Oh yeah, no, I told her that your daughter was going to be there too, so she got real excited about that. So, but they were also supposed to have a little slumber party that Friday, but I don't know what's going to happen yet. I got to get with the wife and find out again. Don't tell me I ran out of 3x4s. Yeah, last one. There was 100 of them in this bag. Obviously, I didn't do that right now, but I'm gonna have to go get a refill. Give me a second. So. Oh, that's sweet. All right, let me go get another thing of bags real quick, guys. All right, another bag of 100. All right, so the reason for the numbers was because our thumbs up was sitting very low compared to the number of people we had on the channel. At that given point, when we were talking about it, we had 35 people watching the channel. And then as soon as I started asking for everybody's thumbs up on it, the channel started to go down in the amount of people that were watching it. I was making the snapper rigs, so I don't know, maybe it was that. Maybe I went because I went to snapper instead of the kingfish, but as soon as I finish these, I'm going to go back to the kingfish leader, so I just need to make sure I got this done. So because all the thumbs up were on there, or people started putting the thumbs up, I went off of whose number it was, and I did a quick little pick on the number generator. And because of that, I'm actually going to give away two of my leaders from my leader archive bag. And it'll be the first two I grab out of there and see what it is. And some of them might have 2 or 3 liters per bag, because sometimes when I was changing out, I would change them all out and I would put them all together into one bag. So I'm going to start giving those out and a koozie to go on top. So that way they can keep their drinks fresh, and also to pass the word of take a kid fishing. Yes. Alfredo, please. Coffee would do good. I don't want to take the. I got some 5-hour energies earlier. John asked him to get one, and they said buy 2 get 1 free. So it brought all 3 of them to me. I was like, "You trying to give me a point there?" He was trying to tell me something subtly. He's like, "No, they had them on sale." I was like, I had to give him a hard time, but yeah, it was pretty funny. So. Dang. Go from enlisted to officer. Yeah. Hmm. Damn. Yeah, I know there was some of that going on too. We're in the Marine Corps. I know of one sergeant, or his corporal. He was a corporal, and he got his commission while he was in, and he went to a lieutenant or second lieutenant, and then yeah, so butter bar. If I'm remembering that correctly, I haven't called officers out in a long time on the rank. So. All right, so with Tim on that little giveaway, send on the email. Send me your address, Bob. I'm gonna send you out this care package for being a subscriber and for the thumbs up on the channel and stuff like that. So, yes, sir. Are the 552s any good? Just picked up one. Never sent it good. Yes. Jaden, why are you gonna rebuild it? What's wrong with it? Because I tell you what, I've had some of my 552s, the Harnells and the Harringtons, um, that were already built before me for decades before me, and the only thing I've ever done is maybe refix the epoxy on them. I've kept the original wrap on there because it's like uh, it tells the story of the fishing rod, and if it's recognized by other people, it tells, hey, oh man, that rod did this, or I seen it do this, or I seen, you have the history of the fishing rod that can be told by the wrap. And then, if not, then when you erase that, then you erase the history of it. Other than, okay, it's a Harrington or it's a Harnell, you erase that history. And for me, I don't like to erase the history. I want people to know, hey, that rod's been around. This is, yeah. Well, then leave it, bro. Like, I would leave it. Me personally, I would leave it. So, all right, guys. So I'm gonna show you all the how many I had there in there now that I finished all those leaders. 1, oh, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of the snapper rigs that I just built right there. Chilling with y'all, good folks. So I've got to get the labels for it, and I'll do that here in a bit. I'll go back to building leaders. Oh man, oh, I need those treble hooks. Need them. What are they doing over there? All right, so one of the Kingfish rigs that I'm building is our replacement setup for the slide line. All right, so what it ends up being, this is the middle portion of the slide line leader. You got your swivel here. This swivel attaches to your snap swivel to another piece of piano wire that goes to a three-way, and that's the top end of your Kingfish rig. This bottom end here is the part that normally gets destroyed after one kingfish or after multiple kingfish, depending on how well you can get the hooks out before the fish destroys it. Or sometimes they just destroy it on the first one, depending on how crazy they get and they hit it. So, with that being said, I'm building replacements. So what it means is this section will be sold separately from the whole leader because the other portion of the leader is reusable. It pretty much never goes bad. Eventually it will, because saltwater eats through everything, but for the most part, it really doesn't. So, and what I'm doing now is I'm attaching the hook setups for the stinger hooks to the leader now. Oh, I dropped one. I got to make one more. Hold on. I'll do that after I do this because I already opened up the wire and got it on here. Yes, I got the acupuncture done, and what they do is they place the needles on pressure points around, on and around your back. They did several on my shoulders on both sides. They did up and down the spine to right above the pelvis, and then also too they did on my right ear and pressure points in there. That helps with deal with stress, and then also helps you sleep at night too. You can troll with these, but you will have to tie up your bait so that way it sits up front right and it doesn't spin. We've done it before, but not high speed trolling. We've done low, but this is more for slide lines. The other ones that you want to go offshore on a boat with, those are the ones that I was building last week with the 3 treble hook deal. So yeah, those are the ones that you can use for trolling and stuff like that. And again, I wouldn't recommend high speed trolling because if you don't know how to set up the bait so it doesn't twist, because if the bait starts doing this, it will never get hit. It has to stay um, swimming right, because otherwise then the fish won't never hit it. They'll know something's up, something's not right. Uh, Damn it. Wow. I just read William's deal about his damn, the fog rolled in. It's either that or I got a lot of moisture on my door. I can't see pretty much out it. Wow, that's awesome. Definitely one of the leaders you don't want to mess with too fast. It will get you. Yep. Keep the history, that's for sure. And that was something that I was never told that, you know, growing up, because at that time, everybody that had Harringtons or Harnells, it was at the time period where you could still get them and you could still buy them and stuff like that. And then that period came and went. So you couldn't buy them anymore. And then when they did come out with some, like they had a limited run. And then after that, then all you got was the history of somebody else having one before you, and finally sharing or not even sharing them. You know, they passed away and then their family didn't know what they have and would sell them and or were uninterested in them. So that's how we would get them now. So like me and my collection, it's up there. And actually, that's what I wanted to do. I was thinking about a video short of lining up all my rods and reels and do 3 different videos. One with just all the reels, and then the second one with all the rods, and then the third with rod and reel combos that I have and stuff like that. So stay tuned. Those videos are about to drop. So I need to do an updated video of my collection again, because I did one a few years back talking about all the different kind of rods I have and how I got them into the collection. So might need to do an up-to-date one on that pretty soon. So well, that's that. That's the way we all had to do it, you know. We've had to grow our own collection and stuff like that. Yeah, one of my buddies who I used to fish with Ball Pier long time ago, Mr. Ricky Marks, he was looking at that video. He's like, dude, the memories of the pier and everything, you know, when I used to go fish with them up in Galveston and stuff like that, you know, just seeing the rods, it brought back memories to him and stuff like that. So he was asking if I still had some of those rods. So that's why I went and showed the collection to show him those specific rods he was asking about. They should limited run. Right now, from what I understand, they're only making them in silver. They're not going to make them in any other colors. So I don't know if it's going to be a limited run or if it's going to be something that they intend on carrying. From what I understand, they intend on carrying them, but it's probably also going to be determined by the amount of people that are buying them. You know what I mean? So, that's awesome. And Hard Life, are you asking me or are you asking the channel about that question? Because me, the Harringtons and Harnells, I don't see a difference in either one of them. You can't make me pick one over the other. Um, those are my favorite ones right there. So, but over Fenwick, I don't even have a Fenwick in the collection. I had one years and years ago. I ended up giving it away because I broke a young man's fishing rod one time. So. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Um, okay, I'm lost, Jaden. Can't use those metal guides. Heard the limited run on those. Um, I don't know what you're talking about. Are you talking about on the Harnell that it has the old boat guide rods, the silver looking ones that corrode real easily? Um, I don't remember offhand, to tell you the truth. You'll count them out. Or should I just kind of force y'all to watch the video? Let's see. Y'all are asking the questions. I think I might just have to go and do it real quick. All right, okay. Let's get to my rods real quick and pull this up. Let's see. There's my tripod. All right. Well, let's do this. I've got there you go. That's an orange LX that now looks gold, but that's orange. The only way you'll be able to see it is if I pull the back off, but this is orange. That's an orange LX Raptor. Right there. I've got an SX Raptor right here. A Patriot LX Raptor right there. Another LX Raptor right here. This is HXW Raptor MC, and that one's number 1 in the black. HXW Raptor MC number 2. And this is HXW Raptor number 13 right there. And then HXW Raptor number 18 right here. Got an LX Raptor. Another LX Raptor. Another LX Raptor. And then go to this wall over here. Got the 82 speed. Got 1, 2, 3 82 speeds. 4 is the Patriot. Then this one's an 80 T-Rex 2-speed. And then you got the 130 T-Rex. And this one's the one that says Team Hard Life on there instead of the serial number. So this one's one of a kind right there. And then over here I have 3 more, yeah. My SX Raptor right here. I just haven't put it back on the rod. Got this MXL Raptor here, and this is the one that I like to use for that tournament distance casting that you've seen me go and throw an 8-ounce weight, 600 and plus feet with it. And then this is the newest one into the collection, LX Patriot thin red line right here. And this one's literally new out of the box kind of deal. So that's just gunk on it right there. So yes, sir. Very, very nice. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 Abbots that are in my personal collection right there. And so I need more for the rest of those rods that don't have them. The ones that are over here on this wall that don't have them. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, minus 3, so 15, then 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, I need 20 more Abbots. Oh, and I forgot this one. Right there, that one's mine too. So. Hey, your number 6, is it a blue one, David? I think the even numbers are blue because that one's number 13. That was number 1. No, that's even number. That's number 18. See, I have rarely seen the blue ones come in. The only one I've ever seen is mine. I haven't seen anybody else's blue HXW Raptor MC. So, yeah. Oh, awesome. Thank you, guys. Yes, that is a quick little rundown of my collection right there. What I think I'm going to do prior to this fishing trip is pull them all off and go through them all just to make sure that everything is good to go for the fishing trip. We may do that tomorrow, if not the following day. But again, too, I got a lot of things going on this week, so looking forward to it. All right. Hmm. Yes, sir. Right on, right on, right on. Oh man. How long have you had yours, David? Did you buy it originally when they first came out? Or was it you got it from somebody else afterwards? Yeah, that would definitely help having an extra pair of hands on here while I help me strip the reels off, but then they're gonna be on a hurry up and wait status while I down spool and then re spool them, you know what I mean? Look at that. We're at 25 people, 25 thumbs up is what I'm saying. It only took 30 minutes later or whatever, so yeah, that thin red line is the one I'm planning to make with one of the rain shadow rods that we have in the shop. So that'll be um, my first official custom as per my request. All the ones that all my custom rods have been pre-built by other people for them. I just didn't want to erase the history on it and stuff like that. So okay, okay. I think I remember that, David. I really do. But like I said, since then I have not seen them come through the shop. That or I mean I know I sold quite a bit of them through here, but after that the black ones are the only ones I ever see come back in. It's very rare I see the blue ones. So I know there's a couple of the HXW Raptors that are still here in Corpus as well. Um, we got another one that is here. It's number 21. I was showing that earlier, HXW Raptor MC. Right there. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Slowly working down that Kingfish list right there. It's gotta stay busy and get her done for sure. I was kind of thinking a little while ago of how I can create a design to store these leaders or a little bit better, but I was thinking of something in my head, but I don't know yet. I'm gonna have to get some samples in and see if that packaging will work for what I wanted it to do. So that, and also too check the price, because if it's crazy expensive, I might not be able to do that packaging that way, because obviously pretty packaging or cool packaging for it is awesome, but when it throws off the cost too much, it might not be viable for me to do that. But also, I want to give a little shout out to the gentleman that works at the Stripes. The other night, I went over there to go purchase the tickets for the lotto, and I dropped one of the checks that I got paid for from one of my tackle shops. And he actually contacted the issuer of the check, let him know that he had found it, and they contacted me, and I was able to go back and pick up the check. So that was pretty awesome of him to do that, because I don't know how, if he saw it or if a customer saw it or whatever, but either way, thank you. That was that would have been a huge headache. Would have been a real big headache if he hadn't done that, and I would have had to gone through and cancel the check, because to cancel a check costs like 70, $80, and that would have came out of my pocket, because I wouldn't be able to charge that company, because they're not the ones who lost the check. I lost the check. So, that was pretty awesome of him to do that for me. Uh, I told him to subscribe to the channel, so if he watches, say, man, thank you very much for doing what you did for us. That was pretty awesome. So, come by my shop, man. We'll talk fishing, or maybe get you out on a fishing trip for sure. So, he said that he doesn't do too much, but he's got his buddies that do. Maybe we can convince him to get out there and get back into fishing. I know that's always a blessing right there. So, yeah. Damn it. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna have to do an updated video on the gear, uh, for sure. I was thinking about it today while I was sitting here, and y'all were asking about it. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do that video. Now I just got to think of the right song to put with it. Hmm. Yeah. It's not a shark tournament. We're just, me and the team members are getting together for our kids' birthdays. Multiple members, kids' birthday, all fall here in April, so we're going to go and get them all together and fish. And we're trying to fish the beach, but it's looking like we got some horrible weather coming our way, so don't know if that's going to be a viable thing for us. But we're definitely keeping our options open, because this is the other thing too. Like, I know they're practicing for Sharkathon, and Sharkathon 99% of the time is just crappy, crappy, crappy weather. So, and right now, if most of the spots that we'll probably be looking for are anywhere on the beach where they have a big area of beach that we can uh, safely move our camp to, because that's the other thing too. If you pick a thin stretch of beach and the tide comes up, you might not get out of there. You might lose your vehicles throughout the night. That ain't cool. So we're gonna have to really, really watch it. Brandon, you have a good night, bro. Yep. We're gonna keep rocking this until uh, I finish this, and then after that, what do I have to do? Oh, the printouts for the snapper leaders, so I can get that done. Yep. I'm still waiting on the email confirmation. Like I said, I want to go out there, but I don't want to go out there. Have to go out there twice if I can kill two birds with one stone. I mean, I will if I have to. If it boils down to I have to do that, then I'm game for it. I just would like to get the best shot at producing the most with that fish, that trip out that way, you know. All right, Edgar, you have a good one. Just got a text from Russell. See what it says. Calling from rain at Bird Island Sunday and Friday and Saturday. 18 to 30 mile per hour winds out of the east. Yeah. We were also thinking about going to another spot behind the island so we can use the island as a barrier to kind of block the wind so it's not too crazy on us. So that way we can still go out there, camp, have a good time with the family, but we're going to see. Yes, we are saltwater fishing, but I do freshwater occasionally when I go for alligator gar or blue cats, flatheads, and stuff like that. We do tilapia, gas ragu fishing as well, but the main one is saltwater fishing. We do everything from shark, kings, jack, cobia, snapper, beach, surf, bay, big black drum, bull reds. Yes, it's yes, is the answer. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. We definitely keep it PG here, family orientated channel. So if you ask your questions, you will get legit knowledge from us here at the channel. So welcome. Okay. Well, feel free to ask your questions here. And if you were to go saltwater fishing, where do you think you would go to make that happen? What's up, Jaime? How you doing, boss? That ain't bad for Friday. Friday looking good. Looking good. Hmm. There you go. Hey, you know, hardhead's a good bait, man. I don't know how many times I tell y'all that it when that's all they're catching, throw some hardhead out for bait, and you'd be amazed what happens. You got to think, what do they call it? Match the hatch or whatever. Yeah, when those are out there, throw those out for bait for sure. Caught bull reds, jack crevalle, and shark with them as well. Kingfish have also hit them. Cobia. Yeah. Particular stripper fishermen here. All right. Nice. What's your biggest largemouth? I think mine's only like 3 pounds. But that was back when I was like 12 years old. I haven't fished for them since then. Or I have, but I've only caught like 1 pounders, maybe two. Maybe two. Fly fishing stuff. That is awesome. You know, they do a lot of saltwater fly fishing as well, too. They just use like the tiger braid for the tippet, so that way they can, if they hook a toothy, some kind of fish with teeth on there, they can still land it and stuff. I've seen them do sharks like that, makos, wahoo, marlin, cobia, kingfish. Yeah. Oh, come on. There it goes. Oh yeah. Oh, there's a. They do all kinds of fishing fly with flies here in saltwater for sure. And you just definitely gotta change up the game for sure. I don't know what size of reel that you currently have, but I know they got saltwater game for fly fishing, so it could definitely be right up your alley. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So are you making any slide lines up there, Edward? Edgar? Edgar. I don't know why I said Edward. Tired, a little tired, but I will finish this before I go. I know I can finish all these. No worries. Yeah, stay sharp. Yeah, man. Ooh, that would have sucked. Almost hooked myself again right there. I don't know if y'all saw the live video feed earlier, but I pulled my hands apart like that and I hooked myself with both hands. So yeah. All right. Cool beans. What time on Saturday are you coming through? Hmm. So to be honest with you, that on fly rods and fly gear and stuff like that, I have no idea what the weight means and stuff like that. Most of the stuff that we talk about here, uh, or that I know personally, is the spinning gear, conventional reels and stuff like that. But definitely, there's other guys in here that also fish freshwater and stuff like that. And I know a few of them do uh, fly fishing as well and stuff. Actually, we've had one guy who actually travels all the time to Mexico, and he fishes off the panga boats. Don't want to leave those on the floor. Those are some pretty stout hooks right there. And where'd that one go? Look, just dropped it again. Yeah, there. You got to catch the right angle because otherwise they you won't see the little glimmer of the hook. That's definitely that is a awesome way to fish for sure. I think I fell in love with uh, fly fishing when I saw some guy doing it, and he was catching big old permits, and he did permits, he did bonefish, marlin, dorado, wahoo, and just to see him working on the front of the boat and sending that fly out, and I mean sending that fly out, knowing that it's super lightweight kind of deal, and still getting that thing moving is just amazing. Yeah. Oh man. Um, I've caught stripers, but not on rod and reel. I've caught them in my cast net. I've never actually targeted them as a fishing wise with rod and reel. I've caught them in cast net, and I think my biggest one's only like that. So I definitely wouldn't be the person to talk to. But I know some guys on here that they have caught them, and they've caught some monsters. I know Craig and Carol. They go striper fishing all the time for them. They've got some monsters under their belt for sure. So I'm amazed they're not on right now. But yeah, they normally send us pictures of when they're out there fishing and going for stripers and stuff like that. So, but definitely keep chiming in on the channel. These guys, it's awesome. They share their knowledge for everybody to enjoy. So yeah, feel free to ask your questions. You won't get any hate or discontent or people beating around the bush kind of deal. So. Yep, voodoo does. Yes, sir. What I'm doing here, guys, is I'm hooking the longer stinger into the leader itself, so that way when I bag it up, it doesn't want to push through and force the hook out. That's one of the things that I had to learn a long time ago is how can I keep the leader sitting in there nice and loosely to where it's not pinned up against the sidewalls and wanting to push that hook out. So, yes, sir, that he does. Him and his wife, they go fishing big time. Oh, I think I got like 8 or 9 more. And I'll be done here. But with this portion of it, fish for large. How long have you been fly fishing? Is that something that you picked up as a kid, or is it something that you started into as you got older? That's it. That's so awesome, William. Damn. Now that's some history right there. That was an awesome movie. That was such an awesome movie. Oh man, White Buffalo movie. White Buffalo. I'm trying to remember what that one is. No, I don't know. I haven't seen Jacob. I did send him a link, but he might. That's awesome. That'd be so awesome. Charles Bronson, White Buffalo. I used to watch a lot of Charles Bronson movies too. Oh, forgot that dang movie. When he goes up against a gang that tries to break into his house and stuff like that. Yeah, that was pretty insane. Nice. But there you go. Look, great way to learn and share some knowledge right there. That's awesome. Okay, Batson, I have no idea what you just said, boss. Hmm. Yeah. Man, if I probably see the movie again, I'll probably remember it. But my mom, uh, my mom and dad, it was all Charles Bronson, Chuck Norris, uh, Clint Eastwood, John Wayne, uh, all them, those old school cats that just tore it up, man. Come on, Carson. This is the way we keep it. We keep it nice, easy going. The riffraff that wants to come in, start hating discontent, normally gets put off the channel pretty quick because they ain't got time for that. They want to do that, go find another channel where they can go and BS. Now, don't get us wrong. We sit here and we'll prank each other and stuff like that, but it's all in good fun. Not to where somebody's gonna get offended on there and stuff like that. Unless we tell Billy what we got for his birthday. Because even on here, is he asleep? Probably asleep already. But by the way, again, it was Billy's birthday today. He turned 24. We told him he looked like he was 33, though. He goes, what if I had white hair? I said, then you'd been in your 40s. Oh, man. Oh, man. That was a good one, Bassett. I remember where he came out on the he just came out in that other movie with all the other guys talking about that he got bit by a poisonous snake, and after so many dies of agonizing pain, that the snake died. Okay, McClintock Signs of Iwo Jima, I've seen that one. I want to say In Harm's Way, I've seen that one. Can't remember the other two, to tell you the truth. Well, you get into saltwater fishing, you're definitely going to catch something that's going to be a lot bigger, and especially if you do it on a fly gear. Ooh, boy, you better get that camera rolling. That's for sure. Look at that Imus pose. That's funny. See, come on. Yes, we do. There's a lot of my fishing trips that are on film. I got a lot of video shorts as well that are on there. Um, got several of them that I was filming other people catch their fish, and those videos already got over 1 million views. But I can't get one of mine to go for 1 million. Guess I'm not photogenic or something. 60 LD is good for casting for shark. Yes. What y'all don't realize, guys, is there's a lot of rods and reels on the market that are able to target shark. Everybody automatically assumes that when you're targeting shark, that they're the biggest and baddest in the ocean, and truly they're not. Pound for pound, I've seen bull reds smoke sharks, and then after that, you got Jack Crevalles, which will really smoke a shark pound for pound. Then you got tarpon, you got cobia, amberjack, ling, or ling, cobia, lemonfish, same fish. Um, yeah. Then you got, uh, blah, 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 the trevally, giant trevally, tuna. Like, there's a lot of meaner fighting fish out there than sharks. Now, granted, sharks have more of a fear fear factor in them just because they're been known to kill humans and stuff. But barracuda and kingfish and all of that have actually done that as well. Not that they targeted humans, but they've come out of the water during a fight and hit somebody and caught them in the wrong place, and people have lost their lives fighting for those fish. Seen the same thing with swordfish and marlin and stuff like that. So yeah, yeah, no doubt on that. No doubt on that. Yes, no, yeah, no, Bassin, you are right on that. Sharks don't typically target humans. They mistakenly hit humans out of one curiosity, or two, they mistaked it for something else. It is very rare that sharks will actually target humans, and normally when they target humans like that, it'll be a rogue shark, and normally those get dealt with pretty quickly because they continue to hunt in that same area, and so they get caught pretty quick and dealt with. So try to go 980 pounds. Why can't you do both? Say 500 yards of 80 and then top it with 100, and that'll increase your margin right there. You probably get over 800 yards easily right there. If you are you casting that, or are you just kayaking? Because if you kayak it, you can get more. Or is that already at the top end of that yardage measurement that you were giving me? Yeah. Yeah, yeah, Lucas. Yes, it definitely has a whole another breed of fishermen to go sit there and target sharks intentionally. Um, I know I've caught my fair share of them for sure, and I know they got my number. That's why I definitely I respect them. You know what I mean? So now don't get me wrong. I don't hesitate to jump on a big old fish and stuff like that. Uh, 13.2 is mine. Not It's 13 foot 2 tiger. Then I got a 12.6 and a 12.3 and uh, several other 11 footers and stuff like that. Yeah. We're out of Corpus Christi, Texas. I used to fish Bob Hall Pier when it was open before the hurricane took it out, and that's where a lot of my big sharks have been caught. Uh, Caught and released them off of there. I even fought a big old manta ray on there. We're trying to get the video footage if they can find it. So yeah, yeah, no. And actually, a lot of my fight footages from most of those sharks are on the channel. Um, all but my world record. That one is actually on another channel with Breakaway Tackle because they created the video for me and stuff. The rod I have now is rollers. Yeah, if it has rollers, not good for casting. Okay. Nope, I'm out of Corpus Christi, Texas. And actually, one of my well, my bigger sharks have actually gotten a lot of notoriety. Well, the 12'6" because it was a land-based world record, and then the 12'3" because that one was actually on the cover to the Abbott Reels catalog. So I actually made the cover to that. And then my 13.2 because I actually caught it while I was here on the channel kind of deal. So it got, that one's a cool video, real cool video. So yes, fire drawing is tomorrow, $10 buy-in. Um, you can send it through the super chat or through Cash App, $Team Hard Life. It's winner take all on that. Sometimes sponsors come in and donate extra prizes through the fire drawing and stuff like that, but it's for in-store credit, so you can use it to purchase whatever you would like that we have here in the store. And it starts off at $10, and it's gone all the way. What's our highest with the $10 one? Wasn't it like $1,600? And we did all that in 1 hour of just selling tickets. So we start the fire drawings, and we do sell the tickets live, and then we choose the ticket here live on the channel. We have a little Bobby the Bobber over there, and like Hyman's doing right there for the fire drawing. So I'm going to show you what I do with the names here in just a second. Let me get this in here, so that way I don't lose this portion, because dropping this with the other hook, it may slip off and go hiding, so I'm trying not to. So. Yeah, we did a $5 one, and that one, that one went for over $1,200. That one was pretty awesome. Y'all had, man, that marker was screaming at y'all. That was pretty awesome. Oh, okay. Well, Carson, we also have a YouTube channel email. It's teamhardlife1 at gmail.com. And a lot of times our subscribers will go out and go fishing and catch some fish, and they'll share the pictures of their catches or videos as well. And we also will put them up on the channel. Those videos take off and start making some money. We actually will give 10% of that, the proceeds off of it, because obviously I'm gonna have to pay taxes on that money and stuff like that. But the people who submit those videos and pictures will get 10% of whatever money comes out of it from getting paid through the YouTube channel. So we have multiple guys that do it and send us videos and stuff like that. And so, you never know. It could pay for your fishing tackle. So, actually, I use 30-foot leaders for our shark fishing because you got to think of it like this. When you go grab that leader, how close do you want to be to that shark? Yeah, I don't want to be too close because I mean, I can run, but not very fast. And especially if I'm in water, that's not, not something I want to be playing with. All right, so hi, man. Got one ticket. Marker, that one marker. All right, so I sold 2 tickets on the earlier video. That's for whiskey. That's for Jaime. And right now, we're probably not going to sell too many because I'm not really promoting it. But people that know of the drawings and stuff like that will prepay for their tickets. So that way, just in case they miss the fire drawing, they didn't miss it. You know what I mean? They're already prepaid and already entered into it. And normally, through the Cash App, if your name does not match the same one on here, please include your cell phone number so that way we can get that set up if you do win, because that's how I confirm. And like William sent through Cash App. So I'm going to check that real quick and I'm going to show you his funds came through. One, two, three, four, five, six. And so now that I've got his tickets, what I'll do is I'll respond on here with a check mark or a thumbs up. I've confirmed that his tickets are on here. So there's his 6 tickets on there for William Doty. So now we're already up to $90 for tomorrow's fire drawing. So what's up, Zach? How you doing? What about a 25-yard top shot rather than already have a long leader? Okay, so the long leader is because when you have a fish coming over the sandbar and stuff like that, even though you have heavier line on your reel, the thinner the line is, like 100-pound test or even 200-pound test, you got to remember your hands are wet, you're on the beach, and you go to leader this, and this is only for leader, for beach fishing. Your hands are softer than they normally would be. So if you're not wearing gloves and you go to try to grab that 200-pound test, and if that fish is big enough, he can turn and break you off right then and there. Just because they've made it to the beach does not mean that they have given up. They will still have a lot of fight in them depending on how fast you bring them in. So you can break yourself off. We've done it with 130-pound. We've done it with 150-pound. And at that point is when we also learn, too, to use a longer leader. So again, guys, that is something to think about. And that's why we use heavy pound test for 30 feet. But the other reason for the 30-foot is because if we ever catch a world record class fish, which we've done multiple times for line class weights, we want to ensure that we don't make the same mistake I did when I caught my first world record. And that was because my monofilament top shot over my 100-pound braid was it was 200 feet long. Because it was over 40 feet of that heavier test line, they considered it leader material. So instead of going from a 100-pound line class, which that shark would still be the world record, I had to go with all tackle world record. And so that shark was competing with shark fishermen out of Florida that used 200-pound tests throughout their whole reel. So I fought this shark on 100-pound, brought it in, and landed it and released it with 100-pound test line, except for the last 200 feet, which was 200-pound. So because of that, they got me an all tackle world record. So since then, we learned that if we're going to go for line class world records real specific on it, you have to ensure your leader, one, is not over 40 feet, but two, that it doesn't stretch over 40 feet, because that will happen with monofilament. If it stretches and stays stretched out and it's over 40 feet, well, then you lose that line class world record. So that's just food for thought. That's why we use the 30 footers. And yes, once you get close enough, you still need to watch out. I've been hitting the chest by numerous sharks off a tail whip, and it's on the videos too. You can see me flying back, So, and it's not like I'm a little dude either. I mean, I can stand up with the best of them, but those sharks, when they hit you, it's some weight too. So, they actually did well, depending on which line they were using. Like, actually. I'm going to just grab these two nuts right here. And this is 80-pound test. You see how much stretch I'm getting out of that? And that's just 80-pound test right here at, what, 18 inches? And you see I'm going about another half an inch to 3/4 of an inch of stretch just in this little bit of line here. Now, imagine you got 100-pound test and you got 100 yards. That's probably going to give you several more yards of stretch just in that area right there. So, oh man, that's a good one. I was kind of going to ask something like that earlier, William, but you beat me to it for sure. Okay, Robert, when I got certified for this one, I had to send them my leader. I also had to cut off, I think it was like 10 yards of the main line. Or actually, it was like 10 yards of the main line and the backing, like the top shot and the backing. Still connected. So I had to go down to that section, cut it out of the reel. I also had to send the leader to them so they could verify the length on it, verify the hook that I was using and everything. So when you actually submit for all of this, these are all videos and pictures you have to submit. And then we also, because it was a catch and release, it wasn't a kill, a shark weighed out by weight. It was with, just measurements. We had to show the videos and pictures that we took measuring each portion of the shark, the girth, the length, and the fork. And then we had to submit all of that for their verification process. And it took about a month and a half to get that information back. And yeah, that's how I got that world record certified. Well, here's the other thing too. That crew that was putting on those world records, this was before the coronavirus. Since the coronavirus, they have not. The committee disbanded, or they're not there anymore. So that sucks. We're hoping they kick it back up because it would be pretty awesome, But I think they are putting a hold on it too, because a lot of people have picked up shark fishing, and they're out of Florida, so they've gotten a lot of negative feedback from the people that run the show there in Florida. The guys with big money wanting to make Florida a retirement community only, no shark fishing kind of deal. So yeah. Yeah, I didn't know that a movie caused John Wayne's lung cancer. I didn't even know he did he die because of that? Happy Easter to you too as well, Carson. Oh yeah. No, yeah. Well, the thing for us that actually worked out is because we were part of a shark tagging program with the Heart Research Institute with Texas A&M Corpus Christi here in Texas. So because we were already tagging sharks for that program, the measurements they were asking for is stuff we normally did. So me and my crew, we already knew what we had to do. Now, the part of the leader and the lines and all that, I didn't find out till after I released the shark and all of that, and then I had to go down, spool my reel, and cut it and do all of that. But we already took video of everything as we did it and stuff like that. So yeah. Dang it, 179 movies? What? Wow, that's crazy. That's a lot. That's a lot of movies. Robert, I cannot even help you with where to go target sharks, and the reason being in Florida because I don't fish in that area, and I don't know their rules and regulations for their areas because a lot of their beaches are like you can do. From what I understand, the most too is never go shark fishing during the day because you can get in a lot of trouble or a lot of hate and discontent happens. So I would definitely look at their. They have a deal for shark fishermen. It's a test or a class you must take before you can legally fish for sharks in Florida. So that's part of your fishing license requirement if you are going to target sharks. So I would highly encourage you to look at that or that class for that, and that would probably be able to give you a lot more information than I could of where to go fishing in Florida. So, wow, wow. Well, and see, and I used to go straight to the Heart Research Institute to go pick up my tags. I got tons of pictures, and even um, I got a picture we did. I think in one it was one weekend or one month, we tagged out so many sharks. Like it was crazy with DNA samples and everything. So I just, they made some promises to me and my team at that time, and all of that fell through. And that really kind of chapped me right there because we were really putting a lot of effort into it, and we showed everything that we could do for them, and it was legit. But then uh, yeah, we got cold turkeyed. So so we stopped helping them out. I haven't gone back since. So, got to watch out building these leaders for sure. Hooks tend to fly everywhere, and especially wearing pants. I got hooked over here in my pants. I was trying to get that off and hook myself over here on the shirt. Uh, Hook don't want to come out. There we go. Finally got it. Hmm. uh, Whiskey, I just saw what size leftist do you use for shark bait? We don't like using leftists for bait because sharks don't eat shit. Say that too loud. they're they're too smart for it. You can't use that for bait. Oh, my bad. My bad. They smart, man. They smart. They didn't get that way for nothing. uh, Yeah. Well, I can't wait to get back to fishing for sure, though. Definitely going to be keeping an eye out on the weather because it being away from kayak and baits for so long is definitely going to be, trial and error getting back out there. I'm definitely going to have to go play with the waves before I decide to get on the kayak with a bait. Uh, oh, okay, okay. Yeah. And actually, most of the bass that I've ever caught have always been up close to the bank, near beds of algae or grass or whatever that it's called, and or under overhanging trees. I've normally caught all my bass in that area. So, where are you? Wait, okay. Hey, you know what we could use them for though, for sure? Because crabs will eat everything. We can use them for crab bait. That'll help out during the winter when we need a bait for big black drum. We'll use them for crab bait. But then again, the catfish might show up too. We've been there. We've been there with big fish as well. We're sitting there fighting a fish, and we think it's one side till it gets to the surface, and then it's like, holy smokes, that big old fish fought like that. But it's also been in reverse too, where we've landed smaller fish, and they fought like bigger fish. So yeah, we've seen that plenty of times as well. So damn. Do you know what kind of shark it was that came up and bit the kayak? Oh, okay, Jaime. I'll check that out. Yeah. When you get to a capacity like that for an ocean kayak, those th- those things are beasts for sure. All right. Your buddy, luckily he made it out alive. Yeah, that'll be something different for sure. Still gonna have to learn uh, how to maneuver it on your way back in and stuff like that for sure. We'll definitely be getting some video out there. We've got the GoPro 11 that we're going to be using out there for our trip. So I'm kind of excited. Be cool. See how well it goes this weekend, weather permitting again too. He said a bus. Oh, you mean a boat? You mean? Oh man, that's funny. And why was it more of a headache there, Robert? I've never fished there. I've had plenty of guys from Texas go out there and fish, and they they hooked up with some other guys that were from over there, so they were kind of uh, shown the ropes kind of deal and stuff. So damn it. That is crazy. Imagine if y'all had caught that on film. Yep, that is a true passion of fishing right there. And if you have any kids, they will show it too because it'll be in their blood. It really is not something that is like my kids. We knew they were fishermen as a young, you know, as infants or toddlers learning how to crawl or whatever, and we learned that they loved fishing real young. One of them would crawl up like past all their toys and go up to my fishing gear. My son Nicholas, and then my daughter Nora. I was playing with some international reels while she was in her playpen, and she was cranky. She was fighting to sleep. She didn't want to go to sleep, and she actually when I started turning the handle on it, and it made the it wasn't the clicker on it. It was just the machining the way they had it done on the internationals, the old school ones, and that sound it lit her up. She was having a blast, and after that, she was out. So I was able to spool reels, you know. So dang it. Well, there's a lot of good guys here on the channel that love to share their knowledge. So by all means, feel free to ask your questions. This is a cool spot to hang out and just chill with the guys and talk fishing, talk hunting. You know, it is what we made it for. We opened up the doors for everybody to enjoy having a good time with a good group of people. So yeah, yeah, that's that money taking over Florida, making it a big, you know, they want it to be a tourist destination for, uh, for retirement, not for fishermen. So, yep, still here at work, still rocking it. Yeah. What's up, Inshore? How you doing? Yeah, we're here, still making leaders. I'm down to my last leader that I already have prefabricated back over there in the corner. They're all laying over here right now, but um, I've got a few more that I found, so I'm gonna have to make those from scratch. I'll knock that out real quick before I call it. But oh man, so where were you fishing at? Were you inshore or offshore? It is 12 in the morning here, right after midnight. And I used to drink, but I quit right before the new year and didn't find any fun in it anymore. So wasn't that hard to give up. And then after that, as for smoking, cigars is probably all I smoke when I get a chance to hang out with my veteran buddies and or fellow shark fishermen. Uh, but Sharkotic, that's one of my buddies that I will smoke a cigar with. Oh, nice. 4 days offshore? Well, okay, so was it 4 days of fishing offshore, like in and back, out and back, or did you stay out there for 4 days? Well, Carson, this will be a great channel for him to, especially if you're going to get into saltwater fishing, for him to be able to see firsthand a lot of the trial and error that we've gone through. Because we also do spool and reel videos here. We do splice and we do knot tying, leader presentation, and all of that. And so we try to save people money by doing that. Um, because trying to get into saltwater fishing can get very expensive really quickly, and we try to save a lot of people a lot of money. So, and this kinked up right here, so I need to cut it. My cutter's at. The only reason I'm going to cut it is because it got a kink right there, but that ends up working out. I can make my little bicycle wheel right there, which was still going to happen around this size. So. Yes, sir. Nice snappers, 12-pound blue runners. Damn it. 12-pound blue runner. Wow, that's massive. Those would be so awesome for bait. We've caught them. I don't think I've ever gotten it to a 12, even maybe 4 or 5 pound for blue runners. Bluefish, though, I've gotten those into the 12 to 15 pound range. That was up in North Carolina. Oh, shoot, wrong bag. I was trying to stuff the leader into a small bag. And I was committed too. I got it all the way in there and then realized it was halfway sticking out. Yeah, no, for sure, Robert. A lot of the guys that have fished over there, if you're not from there, they treat. You're not a local. They really do hate on people like that. So, and that's all the reports that I get from guys that have traveled over there and fished. Now, again, I'm not there in person, so I don't know the actual stories of how it all came about or why they got treated like that. But yeah, it is. We hear that all the time. So, all right, for life, you have a good one, boss. Dang it. Hmm. Come on. Trying to put this leader together, but I did find another hook. There it is. Right there. So I'm gonna build this whole leader start to scratch. What were you using for bait? See, Robert, to actually answer that right there, there's on my community page or any of the videos. If there's a video that particularly interests you on something, if you comment on there, my subscribers will see it. They will go on there. They will share knowledge, and especially if it's in that particular group of what you're trying to look at. Like if you're trying to shark fish or kingfish or drum, alligator gar, if you're commenting in those videos, those people, if you're trying to share knowledge or trying to gain knowledge, you ask your questions in those videos, our YouTubers will come to you. Trust me. They go through, they get notified when somebody comments on a channel or on the video and stuff like that. So it will happen. You just got to be proactive with it, boss. So. It's 21 cents a yard for the braid there, Robert, and then whatever the shipping would be back to you. And are you here in Texas or where you at, boss? I think you answered that, but I didn't see that comment earlier. So, and then a lot of the reels that are coming in for us to spool for our subscribers that can't be here, we've been going live and spooling them up there so you can see what's going on as it's actually happening and stuff. So, granted, you'll be about 10 seconds behind us from the actual live video feed, but if you're on there watching, you can see your reel get spooled up. So, okay, yeah. So 21 cents a yard times that 900, and then obviously plus tax. So. Okay, I did see that earlier. Then yes, that you're out of Houston. So. That is nice. Still, man, that's a great fishing trip right there to have that many fish get caught. I've been out there for 4 or 5 days and didn't even turn a click. I've seen it. I've been there. People used to always tell me, "Dude, you always hook up every time you go." I said, "No, I don't. I really don't." Like there's times when I strike out with the best of them. Like we don't even turn a click, and they're like, "Really?" And they're like, they don't believe me, and I'm like, "No, I do." Like it's not every single time I go out that I catch fish. It's just they happen to see the videos where I actually do. But I do post up other videos of when we go out there and we don't catch anything. And the reason I post those videos is for that reason, to show y'all that sometimes with the best conditions, everything that you can possibly imagine being right, and not a fish will hit. So, but I've been there. I've been there, not caught a single thing. But you know what? I'll keep doing. I'll keep casting. I will keep casting. Oop, almost hit myself there. I could feel the barbs or the points there. So that's still pretty awesome, man. That's a nice sturgeon there. I didn't even get to go fishing. I didn't even get to crack an egg this Easter because I woke up with that feeling dizzy all day. Like it was horrible, 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 horrible. It sucked. And actually, I think I have one more. I found this. I just need one more hook. Got my two swivels. Literally my last two swivels. Nope, there's two more. So I got four. But I only have one more of these. Uh, where? I know I saw a hook by itself earlier. Ow. I know I saw a hook. So sorry, guys. That's gonna eat me up. It's just one hook, but that's the one I need to finish off what I got going today. It's in here, so either I already got to it and don't remember, or it's falling out and I can't find it. Actually, I think that's what has happened. Nope, it's right there. Found it. There you go. The one hook I was looking for right there to finish it. Um, I've gone on there and I looked, but I don't really trust it. I don't know too many people that actually buy gear off of there, so I don't know. All right, Robert, if you were to come into Corpus and we're open and we don't have anybody else spooling that day, it don't take long. It's 5-10 minutes at most to get your reels spooled up. Now, if you come in during a tournament week, then more than likely you might have a little bit of a wait. So best bet would be to mail it to us ahead of you coming down so we can get it in the rotation and we can get that knocked out for you. See, and that's the scary thing there is not knowing, since I'm not real familiar with that selling app, I wouldn't know what to purchase because then I wouldn't want to invest a lot of money for it to be crap. Because if I buy something cheap and it comes back and it's ain't worth the crap, and I don't know about it, and say I make a leader out of it and I sell it to a customer, and it fails on them and they lose the fish because it failed, well, that would come back to haunt me. So I'm real cautious of where I buy my tackle because if it hasn't been vetted or proven, then I am really taking a gamble on it, and I don't want to. And I don't want to do that. If I ain't gonna try it with my gear, I ain't gonna try it with your gear. Yeah, and it'd be that one time you got that major run or that major fish, and you bought some cheap line, and then as soon as you put weight behind it, it just shreds in half. I've had that happen. I've seen it happen too. Like, man. All right, that'll work. But even then, too, um, anytime I'm going to sell any kind of braid here in the shop, I got to spool it onto reels to go through it because I put these fingers onto every single inch of anybody's reel that we have spooled here. Whether it be me or be Jeff, we will touch every single inch of that line and ensure that everything that is on there is good to go. This is a technique and a form that we have been the only people in the world that I know did it at that time. Now, other tackle shops that follow my YouTube channel are doing it. And I even found out some are bashing me because of it. Like they're doing the technique, but they're trying to say that I overcharge for everything that I do for that. And I'm like, wow, you weren't doing that. You know, you weren't doing this technique before you watched my channel. Now you're doing it and trying to call me out on it. Hey, bro, that's on you. If whatever you want to charge, that's on you. But I know when I go to spooling a reel, I'm waiting to go head to head against a machine. They're creating a machine to do what I do. So it's coming, guys. I'm gonna go head to head against a machine when he can make it. But right now, it's so the price on it's so astronomical that most tackle shops will not be able to bring it in to put it in there. So he's trying to make it to where it can be. But again, too, you know, we'll see if it can do better than I can, because I've already proven on the laser that my fingers are more sensitive than the laser is, but it also depends how sensitive they do make the laser for that. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I haven't been able to get back out there to get some more information on it, but like I said, I'm game for that kind of challenge. So is there bait shops that sponsor influence fishermen? Am I reading that? So, we sponsor a few people through our shop here, um, but not too many. It's real hard for us to uh, we, sponsor guys out there and stuff like that, because we're very picky. We don't want guys that are out there causing hate and discontent, because anything they do, even though it's on them, if we sponsor them and they go out and act a fool, well, then it comes back to us and they hate on us because we sponsored them. Like it's crazy. If we have fishing tackle that fails on us, it comes back to us. If one of my workers is having a bad day and he don't crimp a leader and he goes out and doesn't get caught, he comes back and they attack me. So it is crazy the amount. Yes, yes, this is my tackle shop. All right, guys. So those of y'all that are new to Team Hard Life YouTube, I'm gonna walk you around my shop real quick, and you're gonna see not your typical tackle shop. This is a weight and leader order that's going out for the shop of ring cutters. They're the ones that came out on the Shark Tank. Then we've got a bunch of surf weights that were delivered today. We got more gear for that shop underneath there. That whole tray is filled. That tray is filled. And we got more leaders on the bottom going out for them. This is what weights look like when we first bring them in after they've been poured. So we'll come back and you'll see other videos where actually I go through and I clean all of that up before it goes on our shelf. So those are coin weights, pyramids. I think that's all I see in there. And we've got more surf weights over here. These are our 20 ounces. Those are our 3-pounders. These are 4-ounce surf weights for 3/32. Got 9s and 10-ounce surf weights right here, and these haven't been cleaned yet, so normally all the legs will look a lot cleaner than this. Um, got our hoodies here, and these are actually glow in the dark, so let me do this real quick so I get a little bit of light on them so you can check it out. This one was facing the opposite way, so give it a minute and get some light on it. So, and actually, we'll do this. So, got that, and then now let me turn off the light. So those are our glow in the dark hoodies right there. You got the front and the back. Then you got our regular weights. We got pyramids, banks, eggs, coins, teardrops, no rolls, cannonballs, and it goes all the way around. Right now, right now, like I said, we're restocking everything. If you would have looked last week, all these bins were empty, but now they're starting to fill back up because we're pouring again. I'm the one who chooses who we sponsor because it's my shop. This is our tackle shop, so there's and our shark gear right there. Those are the king leaders. This is a bunch of tackle that's been staged in middle process of being made. Those were all the king leaders that I made the other day on yesterday's live feed. These are the kingfish leaders I made last week. Those are the ones for free lining or trolling. We've got different kind of colors of skirts on them and stuff like that. Jaws from a 12-foot 3 tiger right there. Those are our 30-foot shark leaders. Right now we're empty. Normally you see it all the way up to here, but we've been concentrating on the smaller leaders, but shark fishing is starting to pick up. These are all our casting leaders right here. I got 4-footers, 5-footers, and 6-footers. Let's do this. 4-footers, 5-footers, 6-footers. And then there's some 8-footers. You can kind of see them hanging down there, and then they're longer up on top. All right, Ramiro, is there any way you can send me a picture of that or bring that leader back so that way we can definitely check that out to make sure we don't have that problem again? Those are 3-way longs, 3-way shorts. We've got other kind of casting leaders right there. We got heavy mono for bull reds. That whole section there, cast out, 3-way long, 3-way short. Got big black drum leaders over here. We got cast out, 3-way short, 3-way long. And then we got them with J hooks, Kale hooks, and our big shark landing nets. And I think that's as far back as I can go. And the biggest hooks in our shop are probably the 28-aughts that we got. We've got some of the big mustad ones as well. We have a few stickers. We got some empty holes there that we'll get some more. And then we've got our 3/32 gauge, which are our medium gauge surf weights. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ounce right there. Then you got 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 ounce. And we also have our 1/16 gauge, which is the lightest gauge. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And then you got cannonballs, 4-pounders, 3-pounders, 2-pounder, 1, all the way down to a 1 ounce. We got our heavy duty surf gear right here. You got 3-pounders, 24 ounce, 16 ounce, 9 ounce, 11s, 20s, 10s and 11s and 12s, 3-pounders. And then I've also got, the sorted gear right there. As you'll notice, these are our trout and flounder rigs. Then we have our Carolina rigs right here. We got egg weights with mono and cable. Then we got no rolls, mono and cable. Cell line buckets ready to go. Then we got Jack Crevalle leaders, got 3-way long, casting, 3-way short. Same thing, 3-way short, casting, and 3-way long for redfish. And we got pompano leaders. Got them with larger hooks, and then we got them with smaller hooks. And the reason for that is because there's times in the season when big redfish and big old black drum come through when you're trying to hook pompano. So you don't want to lose your fish, go with a bigger hook. And got our double drop drum leaders here. I got assorted colors of beads, and yeah, catfish. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Just walking around. These are J hook. Got single hook leaders here and here with J hooks and circle hooks. And we got custom rods up here. Oh, that one's one customer. We got another customer there, and another customer right there, and then shark rods right there. And that's actually a titanium tip right there. And we got these other cast outs over here. There we go. So now you can see the logos on there. These are 10 footers right here. You got some medium heavy action, medium, and that one's a heavy. And we got more hoodies over here, assorted colors and sizes. And our drink cooler, making all that racket. We finally got drinks in there too. And then there's some hooks up here. That's a 28-aught. That's another 28-aught, but that one was stainless steel. And this one's an 18 right here. I've actually used this size of hooks right here. I love them. Loved them. 28-aught circle hook right there. And then there's my paperwork for my world record certification. Back in 2011, 12'6". And that is on the negative because they said plus or minus 3%. So at negative 3%, it was 600 or 967 pounds. And that's the one that was on the Everreal cover right there. And that's in an Italian magazine. It actually got printed there. And then they reprinted it the next month. And I'll actually show you what it looks like on the cover. Give me a second. All right, guys, give me a second. I got to use this. All right, sorry about that. So this is my spooling room, guys. If y'all go back through my library, you can see the where I have my camera set up here. It'll hang from here, and you'll get first-hand view of me spooling up. And for those of y'all that have been with us through our tournament wins and stuff like that, got a bunch of first place and second place trophies up here. Mainly a lot of first. From land-based shark fishing, from Galveston to South Padre. And yeah, I should have it a little more organized up there, but yeah. Yeah. A few of them. A lot of them came with rotten reel combos. Those were the actual trophies themselves, and we turned around and sold them. I should have kept them for the wall kind of deal, but I didn't. And again, flying our colors. Yes, sir. Rup. So, and then we've got my gear there. Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to show y'all. That is the cover to the Avid Reel catalog. That's me when I had my tiger stripe haircut. And then, yeah, some of the other guys that helped me out. The multicolored, I got a couple spools. That one's one of them. And then I had the red, white, and blue. But I'm already down to that. So I need to order more. Waiting for an order to come in. Let's see. I believe that's it in the multicolor for Tightline. And then a consignment, yeah, counter right here. Old school reels that are brought in for us to sell and stuff like that. It used to be completely filled with shark jaws, but when times got tough, I actually sold the shark jaws because they didn't really interest me as much as they used to. It used to be a trophy for me after I kept the shark and ate it, but it just got away from it. But this is another one of our custom rods that was built for us to go out catch. Goes on my Patriot 130 rod or a reel. So it's a beast. I've actually casted that reel. I got video of me casting the Avid 130 on my channel. So done it. Done it. And so yeah, this is my shop, guys. So if y'all ever want to buy a tackle, we have it. Spooling room. Come in and chill. So you actually can step up to the counter and see how your reel's getting spooled and stuff like that. So, and I can hang all my fishing rods from the ceiling. Here, there, all the way around. All right, so looks like you might be there, Edgar. Yeah, definitely Tightline over Diamond any day of the week. The reason being because Tightline actually has customer service that can respond to any of our problems. We've got tons of videos full in each one of the different breaks that we do sell in shop, and we have pointed out many of the positive and negatives on them, and you can definitely learn a lot from there. So, how did I decide to start my own tackle shop? I kind of stumbled upon it, really. I used to fish out on Bob Hall Pier pretty much every weekend. It was Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and come back. Um, and actually, before I got the job at the base, I would fish out there like a week at a time. And it was because I worked offshore, sandblasting and painting, so I'd have 2 weeks on, 1 week off, or 3 weeks on, 2 weeks off. And when I was off, I was fishing. I was fishing a lot. So I kind of stumbled upon it when I was out there, fishing and losing leaders or whatever it may have been, and then realizing how much it costs to make the fishing tackle. So I went ahead and started buying the materials to make it. And then once I redesigned the leader to where I was hooking up and defined myself as a fisherman, a good fisherman out on the pier, people started asking me for my leaders. So at first I was cool. I'd hook them up and this and that. But yeah, 2 or 3 times I was like, okay, no, it costs money for them leaders. Like, hook me up some cash to pay for the materials. And so that's when I started selling leaders. And then it started to grow from there. And then one weekend or one summer, a buddy of mine was like, "Man, dude, let's get you into a shop because you're grown. Every garage you've been in, you outgrow it." And I'm like, so everything was all on the up and up. We invested. We got a tackle shop in 2013. And we started in September is when we started the paperwork, and then we didn't open up till January, February, March, April, May. It was about May when I decided to open our doors because we spent those first 6 or 7 months just building leaders like crazy. We filled up the walls like more than what it is here. Literally, the first shop I had was 70 feet long by 25 feet deep, and we had leaders from wall to wall all the way around. It was 8 layers deep this way, all in 6x8 bags from 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 footers with circle hooks from 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 20 on circles for cast out. And J hooks, I had them from 5, 6, 7, 8. no, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 odds for cast outs. And then in two different sizes of the cable, 480 and 600. Then we had them in monofilament for 400-pound test, had them in 8 different colors. So, yeah, but, and that, it was right September, October, the oil field crashed. And when the oil field crashed, that was 95% of my clientele. So we ended up going from a 6,000 square foot building to a 3,300. Yeah, it was 3,300 there in the back, and we stayed there for a few years, and then we finally moved back up to the front. And we've been up here for over 8 years now. So started the YouTube channel, like concentrating on the YouTube channel about 3 years ago. Well, that's probably not working because I asked Google, why do I have to pay them to put out the right information of where my tackle shop is at? When they called me telling me they want to put me in their top page or whatever, I'm like, all right, so how much y'all going to pay me for that information? They're like, well, why are we going to pay you? And I'm like, well, YouTube pays me. YouTube pays me quite handsomely for posting my videos, my knowledge, and my information onto their site. Like, why aren't y'all going to pay me? Well, that's not the way it works. I'm like, well, then you're false advertisement. You have posted all over the internet that y'all have the most up-to-date knowledge of anything that people want to search for, but you're going to make me pay for that? You're the one that claims that. I didn't call you asking for you to post me there. You called me. So, and after that, they pretty much hung up on me. Yeah. So, yeah, I called them out on it. Like, think about it. I mean, you're the one putting out that to everybody that you have the best knowledge, this, that, go through your form to find people, to find what businesses, and you're unwilling to do it. Like, I'm not going to pay you to do your job. That's what you chose to go out and do. So, and no JX in stock, to tell you the truth. The HXs, those only came in by chance. Normally, we have to order those and have them shipped to us and stuff. And whiskey, I didn't call you back earlier to take the final charge. I'll handle that tomorrow, boss. If you have a moment, if you do, then we can get it the following day or whatever. So, yeah, the website, we're revamping it, but you can call our shop. Our shop number is 361-334-2171. So. Robert, then you don't give them any leaders. See, this is the thing with small business. It's crazy. Your friends will come and ask you for hookups and discounts and this and that, and yet they won't, at a big box store, they won't ask for that. That's crazy, right? Like, they should be helping you out as much as they can to make you successful, and they'll come up and asking for discounts left and right. Now, the other ones that come in and, man, hey, you need some help? And, dude, I've got my teammates, a lot of subscribers come to the shop and just donate time to me and to the shop. And, dude, I could not be more humbled in any way, shape, or fashion. And they do it because I share the knowledge that I have earned, or been blessed with, and I share it with y'all. So, yes, billion dollar, you're right there. You are right there. Like, they will support your business. And, it's not that we're trying to make millions off of the deal. Like, somebody asked me the other day, like, at the end of the day, how much money have I made? And there's been times when I've walked away after a 70-hour work week with $12 in my pocket. After paying all my workers, paying the light bill, rent, and, all of the overhead first before I take home anything. So, well, Robert, we ship flat rate priority. So if you're worried about weight, don't worry about it. The flat rate priority boxes have X amount of weight per box that you can put in there. Now, it depends on the items that you are purchasing. If you are purchasing a cast out leader that can go in a small flat rate box, Well, if you buy too many of them that go into a medium flat rate rather than a small flat rate, you still only pay the small flat rate fee. And again, guys, I just got notified on the phone. We have about 5 more minutes before it cuts out. So, um, also the surf weights we can fit in the small flat rate as long as it's the 116 or 3/32. But if you go with the 1/8 gauge, then it has to go in the large flat rate or medium flat rate box. The reason being is because they're so long in length from head to tail. So, yeah. Uh, all right. Well, guys, again, guys, we're doing our 25,000 subscriber mark giveaway. It's coming up really quick. Don't miss out. Make sure you are sharing the links of our YouTube videos and or our channel to any social media platform. Once you share it, take a screenshot of it being shared, submit it to our email, teamhardlife1@gmail.com. And every time you do that, we're going to put your name into our giveaways. And like I said, we've already got a $600 reel, a $500 reel cover, got a $500 fishing rod. We've got a bunch of speakers over there. We got MP3 players or whatever it is. We've got that fly rod as well. We've got other leaders and lines. Um, Robert has actually from the team has donated a Go Fish camera as well. So that's another $160 right there. There's a lot of gear coming, guys, and we still have more sponsors coming in as we get closer and closer. It's just going to keep going up and up. Right now, we're looking for 25 winners of the deal. So once we hit 25,000 subscribers, we will not accept any late entries. So it'll be up to you to get on it. Remember, it's here, Jacked Up Leatherworks, and also, too, one of our newest sponsors is Sharkotic. Make sure to go give them a subscription and let them know that you subscribe from our channel here, because obviously when our sponsors are starting up a new endeavor and they get a lot of support from our channel, that makes them want to give us more because y'all are being proactive with the channel. So just a heads up on that, guys. But yep, it is coming on 1 o'clock here, and I got to get up probably in about 5 hours to get back after it again, guys. So again, y'all have a blessed one. I will talk to y'all later, and we'll keep it rocking. Laters.